Hi everybody, it's Gemma. Welcome back to Pampered Wolf. Today's video is going to be all about the brand new releases from NYX. NYX over the last couple of months have released some absolutely phenomenal products. I've had the products in front of me for a good month and I've been using them continuously, so I have a little bit of an insight into which ones I think you might like, which ones I absolutely love, and the ones that you should probably steer clear of. So we're going to get straight into this video. Don't forget to give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 PM London time. Let's get straight on with it. Okay, so let's go straight into eyeshadow. I already have my P.LOUISE Base on my eyelids. This is absolutely fantastic. I have no idea why I did not pick an eyeshadow primer up from NYX. Really sorry, didn't do that. It's definitely not new. It wasn't pointed out to me when I went into store, so I've just gone for my normal favourite P.LOUISE Base. This is absolutely fantastic for making sure that your eyeshadow does not move and crease throughout the day, which is one of my pet peeves, and it also makes sure that it doesn't disappear and fade, so really good one. The eyeshadow that I'm going to be using today is one of the brand new palettes from NYX. This is the Mystic Petals palette. They have this in two different shades. It seriously is childproof and gem-proof. I really can't get into this. I've used it several times and had the same problem each time. Please don't break a nail. Please don't break a nail. Oh, there we go. Absolutely beautiful shadows, really lovely colours. Now, I'm not going to use this one today. I have found when I've been using that one, it is a little bit muddy and difficult to blend out in certain areas. It's the only problem that I've had with this palette so far, but I thought I'd let you know about it. So let's get some on the lid. So I'm going to go straight into this pinky purpley shade right here and just going to do the outer V with that. Use this as my transition shade. These have got nice pigmentation and they're easy to build. I have powdered the lids, by the way, just to make sure that these have got a little bit of extra slip so they're easier to blend and they don't stick to any damp patches on the lid. Okay, so I've put that in the crease, slightly above the crease, and I've blended that out to nothing up towards the brow. I'm then going to deepen the crease up a little bit with this sort of purpley grey shade up here. I'm going to use exactly the same brush that I did for the pinkier shade, and I'm just tapping that on and blending that out. Absolutely beautiful shadows. I've hardly used any product on the lid. These are super pigmented. They blend out really, really easily. Not quite sure what happened the last time I used this shade. Maybe I just didn't powder the lid enough before I started applying, which is why it went a little bit patchy. I will have another go with this shade on another day, but at the moment, I am seriously, seriously happy with how these are blending and how these are applying to the lid. Really nice. I'm going to go into this shade here, which is like a lilac-y silvery shade. I'm going to go in with my finger actually and press this on the lid. See how these actually apply. Pigment is nice. Shine is nice. Quite a metallic sheen rather than super glittery, which I like. Really good payoff. And easy to build as well. Okay, so moving on to primer. I know this is not a new product from NYX. This has been around for a really long time, but I really like it. And there is a new primer out to go with the Born to Glow foundation, which I'm actually going to use next. Paul in NYX at Boots did say to me that it might be a little bit too much for my skin with the Born to Glow foundation using the brand new primer. So he recommended that I go for this one, and I've got to say this is one of my favourite primers. This is a little bit of a dupe for the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. If you like that one, you are going to like this one. Can be slightly drying on the skin, so beware if you do have really, really dry skin. You may have to put a little bit more moisturiser on underneath this one if you like the look of a more mattifying smoothing primer. This is definitely that. It's slightly thicker, I would say, than the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, but it has a very, very similar feel on the surface of the skin. Just gonna pop that where I need it. I really do find that this makes my makeup last a lot longer throughout the day. It stops masses of oil getting through the foundation as well. It hasn't caused any breakouts on my skin at all, and it hasn't made my skin go dry. And at the moment I do have quite a lot of dry patches around this area, so I have applied quite a bit of moisturiser in those areas. Okay, so moving on to foundation, I've actually done a review on this already. This is my £10 dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. Now, this is not a direct dupe. This has not got the same ingredients in it as the Luminous Foundation. I got so much stick for that in that video. If you haven't seen that video already, by the way, I will link it up here for you and also in the description box below. I did say in the video that it wasn't a direct dupe re-ingredients. However, this is the exact same look on the skin as the ABH Luminous Foundation. It's a beautiful foundation. Really, really like it. It comes out really, really quickly and you end up wasting quite a bit of product, which is the only thing I don't like about it. A little goes a really long way. And the thing that I really like about this foundation is it dries down really quickly, but even though it's a luminous, illuminating, glowy foundation, it doesn't have any sparkles in it whatsoever. So it doesn't make you look like a glitter ball when you get into the sunlight, but it just gives you that beautiful luminous glow. Okay, so I'm going to do my under eyes off camera because it is not a brand new NYX product that I'm going to be using. It's actually a Benefit product. This is the Cakeless Concealer in shade 2. This actually appeared in my September Faves and Fails video. I will link that up here for you and in the description box below if you want to watch that a little bit later. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done my concealer. I've set that in place using my MERCIER Secret Brightening Powder. I've been using this for such a long time now. This is my holy grail for setting underneath the eye area. And I've also added a little bit of colour and shape to my brows using the NYX Microbrow pencil in Ash Brown. Now, if you are regular to my channel, you will know this is my holy grail eyebrow product. I absolutely love it, but this is not brand new to NYX, which is why I did it off camera. You've seen me do it 100 times before, so I did that off camera to save a little bit of time. I am going to use a brand new product in the brows now, and this is fast becoming one of my holy grail products for the brows. It used to be my Urban Decay brow finish, and now it is the Bear With Me brow setter. This is part of their brand new hemp range. Now, their hemp range is infused with small amounts of cannabis oil to soothe and hydrate wherever you put it. Absolutely love it. It looks a little bit like PVA glue when you actually get it out of the packaging. You'll see a really small applicator, so it is much smaller than the Urban Decay brow finish, but it's really nice, really accurate, and I absolutely love it. I've been using this since I bought it, and I've now had these products for at least 3 weeks, and this has been in my brows every single day since. I haven't felt the need to pick up the Urban Decay brow finish at all. This is a lovely product, and it really does set the brows in place. I never have to worry about my brows when I have this in them. This just sticks everything together without sticking the brows to the skin, which isn't a natural look. This just adds a little bit of body to the brow hairs and also places them and keeps them where you want them all day. I have been out in the rain with this product, never had an issue. They have still been exactly where I put them at the end of the day. Really lovely product. Now, it is white when it goes on, don't worry. It does dry clear, so you haven't got to worry. It's not going to look silly in the brows. I always have to put a little bit more in my left brow than I do in my right, because my left brow is my slightly obnoxious brow. It likes to do whatever it wants to do. So I do add a little bit more in this brow than I do in my right brow. I absolutely love this product. It's an excellent, excellent brow setter. Do I think that the hemp oil in here is actually giving me any benefit? I don't feel like my eyebrows are more hydrated and soothed than normal, so probably not, but it doesn't take anything away from this product whatsoever. It's a great, great product, and it will be used. It will be used and it will be repurchased at a later date. Okay, so I'm going to go back into the Mystic Petals palette and use this shade here, which we went into first as the transition shade, and I'm just going to run that underneath the bottom lash line just to connect the dots a little bit and make it seem a little bit more fluid. Then I'm going to take a tiny bit of the grey purpley colour that we did just in the crease and just apply it right on that corner there, just to add a little bit of definition to that lower lash line. Love that. Really like this palette. I'm going to go into this shade here just to add a bit of an inner corner highlight. Going to use my 03 brush from Repper. Really nice brushes, these. They actually sent me them a really long time ago and I've hardly used them, but when I have used them, they are excellent quality. Oh, it's a lovely colour for the inner corner. Really nice. Okay, so moving on to lashes. This is the brand new mascara from NYX. It's called On The Rise Volume Liftscara, and it is fantastic. If you are in the market for a brand new mascara, I highly, highly recommend this one. This is £10 in the UK, $11 in the US, and I have been reaching for this all the time. My mum is a little bit more hesitant with this one. She felt it went on her lashes a little bit bobbly, but I've never had that issue with mine whatsoever. And you only need one coat of this. I mean, I put 2 on, obviously, but if you are in a rush, 1 coat of this is enough. It goes on really thinly, but it builds up quickly and it will not budge. So it coats the lashes immediately. Every single lash is coated. And it's not one of those mascaras that you have to wait a little bit. Once all the lashes are coated, you don't have to wait with this. You can carry on building. So if you keep building up, the volume just keeps going and going and going. Love it. I mean, look how fantastic they look, and that is 1 coat. 1 coat! So let me just show you the applicator before I go in for a second coat. Really, really nice. It's not too thick and bushy. If you're not into those really thick and bushy applicators, then this one might be for you. Very similar to the Maybelline Lash Sensational, with more of a rubbery applicator rather than a really bushy one. And it enables you to get product on the lashes without them clumping at all. All my lashes are still very, very individual, and you can see every single one rather than all clumping together and having a nice party. What I will say with this is don't leave too much time in between putting the first coat and the second coat on if you are opting for a second coat, because they do go very, very hard. They don't look spidery, but your lashes will be quite hard to the touch. And that just makes it more difficult to get the second coat on. Also, because of the size of the applicator, you are able to do those bottom lashes without getting mascara absolutely everywhere. So I'm just going to pop on a little bit of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit palette. This is in the shade Ghost. This is the bronzer that I'm using now. I love this palette. I know it's super expensive, I know, and I should really want to hate it, but it is the most stunning palette I have ever used. Well, maybe not that, that I have ever used. absolutely glorious palette. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so moving on to blush, and the new blushes from NYX are phenomenally good. They are super pigmented, really easy to blend out, absolutely beautiful on the skin. Now, these are the Sweet Cheek blushes, brand new from NYX. This is a matte one, but they also do some more of a pearlescent sheen to a metallic finish. £6 in the UK, $7.50 in the US, worth every single penny. You get 5 grams worth of product in here, and they double up as an eyeshadow also. So if you don't really like metallic or pearlescent blushes on the cheek, which I prefer a matte blush, go and have a look at the shade range that they have at NYX in their pearlescent metallic blushes. £6, $7.50, and I wouldn't think twice putting them on the eyelid. Absolutely beautiful, and you get a lot of product for your money. But let me just show you the pigmentation in this because it's so, so fantastic. This is in the shade Daydream, by the way. Looks absolutely stunning on my mum as well. And look at that. I mean, you can't go wrong with that sort of pigmentation. Let me just transfer some to this side before I blend that out. Just a little bit on the apple of the cheek. I'm going to wipe some of that off actually because it is so super pigmented, and just blend that out a bit. Really, really pretty, really pretty. So let's move on to lips. This is the brand new Lip Lingerie Push Up Crayon from NYX. This is actually a little bit of a lip plumping product in a matte crayon. Usually the lip plumping ones are the glosses or really high shine, but no, this is a matte one, and this is also a lip plumping product. I think it's got a little bit of minty, sort of like menthol in here. So again, if you don't like scented products, you're not gonna like this one. It does taste a little bit mentholy, so just be warned. This is in the shade Lace Detail. So I've been wearing this one quite a lot recently. It's a really pleasant product. It leaves that pleasant tingling sensation and a cooling sensation on the lip. I'm not quite sure whether this has actually plumped up my lips any. If it has, it's a very, very small amount, but it's not painful on the lip. Let's put it that way, because some of the lip plumping gels and creams and glosses can be a little bit harsh. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are like, ho, ho. This one is not like that. It's just a really pleasant tingling sensation on the lip. I don't think these go on as smoothly as the Maybelline lip crayons. These are slightly patchier. You have to work at them just a little bit more, but for the price, these are really good, and all NYX products are cruelty free. So this product, if it ever goes blunt, also comes with a little sharpener on the end that you can make the tip of the product much more precise if you are going to be lining your lips with this as well, which I do because it's a crayon, so it's possible. Really like these, come in so many different shades, so I highly recommend you go and check those out. Now, to finish off this look, we're going to be using the Dewy Finish Setting Spray from NYX. I don't think this is a new product. I think they've had this out for quite a while, but I've really got on with it since I've bought this. Really beautiful fine mist, pretentious wafting. Here we go. And the look is complete. So that is the finished look for today. Hope you like it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. I really do think that NYX have seriously upped their game in the recent months with their new releases. Some seriously quality products. Very few of them that I haven't liked. I mean, I know one featured in my September faves and fails, but it was one out of so many different products that I actually tried. Not only do I just like the products that they've released, I really love some of the products that they've released, and I'm reaching for them more than I'm reaching for the products that cost me a lot more money from the more high-end counters. So I think that says a lot about the quality of the products that NYX are now releasing. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. There is a watermark in this corner. If you click on it, it will take you through to my homepage where you can subscribe. I'm also on Instagram if you want to follow me on there. It's at Pampered Wolf, all lowercase, no spaces. I upload videos on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. London time. Hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!